strange signal. Here, sir, you better take a look at
Hello listeners, and welcome to Life Through a Prism with your host Rob Tierney. And in this episode we will be continuing with part 4 on my journey with conversion therapy. The feeling of finding this great thing, a community, camaraderie, which feels great. A trigger warning just before we start: if you find that the content that I talk about today triggers you, in the show notes, please reach out to someone, and if you are in Australia, there will be numbers and websites in the show notes you could contact if you need someone to talk to. When we start anything new in life, there is mostly an anticipation, joy, excitement of what potential great things could occur. Finally, a place to belong, call home, and being in one place for a long time. That is exactly what I had hoped each time I thought I was going to belong. When you are new in anything, there is that feeling out period, time to settle in, and the observation from people: are you one who's going to stay, be reliable, what you're good at, or what are your gifts that the group may allow you to be part of down the track once time has passed. As I ventured into new places time after time, I kept telling myself that I want to just sit and dissolve into the background and just be nothing else. Somehow that never eventuated. Because I can sing, that pushed me to the front of the line. So I was involved with singing ministry for many, many years. Because I was trying to push down who I was, the big push was to evangelize anyone and everyone. And if you're not winning souls for God, you're somehow not doing what you're supposed to. The more people you save, quote unquote, the more brownie points you seem to acquire with the leadership. Being naturally quiet and introvert, I was not the style of fire and brimstone. If you don't repent, you're going to hell. I just did not have it in me. So the next best thing I could do was just be quiet and just try to play the game. I remember in the late 80s very vividly as anything, a notice board, I can still see it to this day. Pinned to it was a typed up dossier entitled, in inverted commas, the gay agenda. Hang on a second. I had an agenda. That was the first that I knew of it. Today there still seems to be a gay agenda, or so we keep being told. That was not the first time that anything of being gay was condemned. I had had conversations, or should I say I was talked to, about how condemned I was to burn in hell forever. I did not want to burn forever. My concept of a God which could strike you down just for thinking something wrong burnt fear into my heart. I had an earthly father who had in the past thrown chainsaws, axes and wrenches at me. If this is what a God could do, you send me to somewhere for more punishment? I would think, well, I have not chosen this. Who wants to choose to be more ostracised in society than I felt I already was? So we were taught that anything that was wrong with you was there, but which was evil inside you, and they had to come out, to be exorcised. And if you did not change, then it was your fault, because you wanted to hold on to this thing because you liked it. Why would I want to hold on to something that I did not want, and that was going to doom me to an eternity of torment? It just did not make any sense to me. This was the first time that I felt that I was fighting against two parts of me as a person. Not being one of the chosen ones who were going to be part of the church. I felt going to a Bible college to find direction and purpose, and finally try to find how to get rid of what I was feeling was what I wanted, what I needed to do. I never really had the support of the leadership of the church I was going to at the time. So I packed up everything, left Tasmania, which was my home all my life, and went on a 12-month journey, which was the start of believing that I was doomed and I could not change the direction I was supposedly going into. In the next episode in this series, listeners, I'm going to talk about what happened in that 12-month period and how my world started to crumble, how my health started to crumble, and how ultimately I just fell in a heap and took many, many years to recover. So till next time, listeners, take care and bye for now.